This is the 2021 Oak Ridge Row for Masters. All kinds of states come here, so you can see all the license plates of all the cars that show up at the races. A lot of rowing clubs, a lot of different boat manufacturers. You can see all the different sculls. There's all kinds of singles, twos, fours, eights. It's quite an event. A lot of people, a lot of competition. These are some of the singles. I took these videos. They had a screen that people could come and look at, so the quality of the video isn't great because I'm basically videoing a video on a screen outside, but you get a much better view of some of the racing. And so there were some really good singles in these races. Some of the races were extremely close, and some of the might be towards the back, but they might win because of the handicap. I raced, when you got the older age, you get a bigger handicap, so you don't know exactly where you are until the handicaps are in, but you can see the strength and some of these rowing people, how good they are. They're launching their boat for their doubles race. The 6:02.025 was 02:50. Was a time on a 2K done by Mike Connors. Siobhan Duff, Megan Hannawall. A double. This is the launching of their double. They've been an incredible team together for many years, won lots of gold. But again, some of the video up on the screen shows just how close these doubles are. It's just amazing, the competition. And they had some aerial views with some drone that gives another view of the races, and you can see just how strong and how in sync these rowers are. Here's some fours. We had the singles, the doubles, the quads. Again, the intensity of the races are amazing, and there's the finish line, and these boats are awful close. Many of these teams, they train all year together, and they've been together for many years, so they know each other, and they work together in harmony, and they make these boats really move. It's really a pleasure to watch just how good some of these teams are and how efficient they move that boat through the water. Again, this is an aerial view with a drone of the fours. You really get a good sense of how they row together and how competitive the races are when you can get these views. The video isn't great because I'm basically videoing a screen, but you can really see how well they work together and how efficient they are. But it's one of the faster boats. They also had some cameras down on the water, so you get a closer view of the teams working together, and just really how competitive these races are. The last big group, here's the eights. Of course, the incredible power that can be generated by 8 rowers, and these things have really moved through. Again, you can see how competitive these racers are. I'm 79.
That a way to go, buddy.
I rode Thursday. I was the oldest one.
Really?
Because the 75, 79, there was like 3 75s, 1 76, and me. So I love it, you know, I do it. But yeah, well, it's all, nothing specific, so.
No, that's fine.
But we're also interested in your belief system, what drives you, what's important to you, but how
That's fine.
the sport has impacted.
Just get it going.
Okay. Well, we're here with Ken. What's your last name?
Santucci. Santucci.
All right, Santucci. I love it. We're here at the Oak Ridge Masters National Rowing Championships, and the last day, Sunday, and we just want to talk to Ken about how the sport has impacted his life, his quality of life, just what his opinion is about getting involved in some activity to help maintain health and fitness. So take it away, Ken.
Good. John, those are very important characteristics. I started rowing in 1958 as a freshman at St. John's University in Jamaica, New York, and I've been essentially involved in rowing ever since.
Wow.
So the importance of rowing as a sport, first of all, is beyond the physical conditioning. It's the discipline and the character that you need to row. Here at the Masters National Championships, it's really fun to meet other people of the same character.
Yeah.
And we all have the same stories. One of the key things that has happened at breakfast is the topic that comes up a lot is nutrition.
Okay.
And nutrition is what keeps us healthy.
Yeah.
So I started rowing in college, and then we got recruited with New York AC because we were in the same boathouse. And we started a lightweight 4 with me, Charlie Lindner, Howie Nister, and Pat Fury. And of course, we're all over 80 now. In fact, I'm the youngest one at 80.
What, you're 80? Okay.
Yeah, I'm 80 right now. I had my birthday in May. And we're still friends.
Isn't that something?
And we'll be friends forever.
That is so exciting.
So that sport has kept that group.
Right.
We're all different disciplines. I went into aerospace engineering. Pat went into nuclear chemistry. Charlie was a super librarian. And Harry Nister got into finance. And that's the same thing with other people here. They all have different careers. But the characteristic above really all of us is the discipline that we had to maintain in order to row and in order to be successful.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate.
And would you attribute rowing not only to your quality of life, but the fact that that maintains your health and fitness, that you actually, I like to tell people that you're not getting a check or a cash payment, but the fact that you're out there maintaining your health, you're not buying a lot of prescription drugs, you're not going into medical procedures, you know, so you're getting paid in another way.
One of my rowing buddies, Pete Hillgardner, is a chiropractor, and he teaches body immune system. If you keep your immune system up healthy, you'll be okay. And that's who he even preaches now with this COVID scourge happening around. If your immune system is good, you'll be okay.
I'm a believer, I have no medical background, but you get out there and work out and sweat, and that sweat gets rid of those toxins in your body. The fact that you're doing that kind of thing, is a direct impact on your immune system. That's just a thought I have.
Absolutely. Just keep your vitamin D up and get rid of that crap. Just stop eating the crap. And it's amazing how the crap will actually influence how you feel and some of the things you get. But rowers know how to keep a balance between nutrition, workouts, good sleep, and of course, most of us believe in God.
I love it. I love it. My wife and I are strong Christian. We believe the Bible's true.
Absolutely.
And that's a major motivation for us. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.
It's totally logical.
Yeah, it is. You know.
So, John, one of the fun things we have later in life is you can always get out in a double.
Yeah.
And it's just you and God.
Love it.
There's no cell phones, no electronics, nothing digital. It's you and God.
I love it.
And then doesn't matter where you are. You can be in New York, you could be down here in Tennessee, California, and meet guys like you and girls like you.
That's right. Yeah. In fact, I'm pushing my wife to get involved in the rowing sport. She was a singer dancer at Disney World for 25 years and retired. So now we're traveling around doing events and talking to people. And you're a great example because, our major goal is not only help people with quality of life, but the most important thing is their eternal destiny.
That's right.
And not knowing you, hadn't talked to you, but the fact that you're the same thing, a believer in Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. He's the one that paid the price.
I got to tell you a funny story.
Please.
At school, we were always late for class. All right, my first class was 8 o'clock. It was scientific German. All right, my real disciplines were math and physics. So that's low on my totem pole. So I had to pass it though. And the German professor, once he knew I was a rower, because he was a rower, I was okay. I was good for a D. So he taught me, the whole class, to say the Our Father and Hail Mary in German. Vater unser der Böse. All right, and I still do that today. And
now today he wouldn't be able to do that probably.
Right.
It wouldn't be politically correct or something.
But now at Mass, when you say it, I say it first in German and then I say it in English. I get double points.
Double points. I love it. Well, that's exciting. I just your experience, what rowing has done for your life, the friendships that you've had.
Big time friendships.
Forever.
Big time friendships.
The fact that the Lord is your Savior and that's.
And He helps us out.
He does.
Prayer works.
Oh,
Let me tell you, prayer works.
Yeah, it does.
And you can see the gleam in other rowers' eyes. Yeah. That's life.
Yeah.
That's God talking to us.
I love it. Well, we would just thank you for your time, and hopefully this will be a. But by the way, that person sitting on the couch that doesn't think that he's too old to really start something like this, but he's overweight, doesn't feel good. What would you tell him to get him started?
Just have a little discipline. Start one thing at a time. All right? Start with nutrition. That's the easiest thing to do. Okay? Your mind is very powerful. Think of the good days. Think of the times when you were in shape. All right? And let that drive you. You don't have to train to be in a race, but you are in a race.
That's true.
You're a race against time.
Yes.
All right?
That's a good point.
And we can do it. So get off the couch, start doing some push-ups, do something easy every day. Just something easy. And then pretty soon that easy becomes okay.
Yeah.
All right? Mow the grass. Get outside.
Yeah, that's a great thought.
You're never too old.
No. It blew me away when those two men we talked to yesterday didn't start rowing till they were in their 70s.
Right.
Now that's a testimony.
And each one reinforces the other one.
Yeah.
And you enforce me, I enforce.
You do.
That's what He put us on life. He put us here to add value to other people.
Right. Exactly.
And if we do that, we'll be in heaven.
Yes, we will. I love it. Well, thank you, Ken. That's a great opportunity to hear your story and motivation, and hopefully it'll move those people off the couch.
Thanks for doing it. You're a good man, John.
Thank you, Ken. We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event,
and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.